What do you got?
Mark Edwards, 32 years old, works at Buffalo Diner. From the looks of it, he was taking out the trash when he was attacked.
Cause of death?
We're still waiting for the lab, but I'm sure they're going to find that there are similarities to this that will be found last month at Red Rocks.
You find anything?
There's a lot of shit in this alleyway. However, we found this.
What is this?
It appears to be some kind of first aid kit.
I've seen this logo before.
It doesn't make sense. If this is the same perp, why screw up now and leave something behind?
I don't know. Bag it. Have labs run it. Let me know what they find. I'm gonna go interview some of this guy's coworkers. As far as you know, is there anyone who might want to hurt Mark? Someone who might want him dead?
Mark's quite a character. He's had issues with people, but nothing that serious.
Any names come to mind?
Actually, there is one guy that owes him money.
Sorry, I have to take this. Peterson. Go ahead. Alright, I'm on my way. Hold it. Stay right there. After all this time, why give yourself up now?
Detective, you really don't know who I am, do you?
What are you talking about?
We went to the academy together. Top of the class. Even took the same assignment after.
Are you out of your mind?
Well, if you don't remember me, then you must not remember her.
Look, I'm gonna need you to put your hands on top of your head. You're under arrest for the murder of 6 innocent people.
Janie, detective! You must remember Janie. My Janie. See, the funny thing about that night, Peter, is she was supposed to be off. With me.
Chloe?
You had to call her in, didn't you? You couldn't stand the fact she chose me over you.
I didn't kill her. You've seen all the files.
Yeah. I guess her death could be classified as a sacrifice for the greater good. See, I've made a couple of sacrifices. 6, to be exact. And tonight, I made that 7. Tell me, detective, how is your daughter Lucy doing? She must be in middle school by now, right?
What have you done?
So I guess the real question? Why bother taking me in?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Thanks for checking out my Unreal Engine 5 Cyberpunk short Zin. This short is the first episode of the Cyberpunk series I'm trying to create. I actually mocapped this short back in 2021, but never got to make it until last week. I took a couple of days off and worked on it while the kiddos were sleeping. Anyways, this short is very special to me in many ways. This is my first time directing more than 2 people. I found 4 talents on Instagram and we mocapped this entire thing in 3.5 hours. For the facial animation, I used the first gen FaceGood D2 helmet, the 30 frames per second one, and it was solved manually with the Avatar software, which is actually free now if you didn't know. For body motion capture, I used the Xsense Owen the starter kit. Another cool thing about this project is I made this entirely using the new NVIDIA Unreal Engine 5.1 branch, which has the new rtxgi, rtxdi technology, which is being used in the Cyberpunk 2077 overdrive that's coming out soon. It definitely helped me in this project since it allowed me to use a lot more dynamic lights without having to crawl in the editor. Having the sequence recorder and engine is definitely a bonus. I will make a video about this technology eventually, so stay tuned. Also, shout out to Edmar for connecting me with Richard Cowgill from NVIDIA to answer some questions I had regarding this very new technology. With that being said, I learned a lot making this short, so let me share some of that knowledge with you all. Hindsight 2020, I should have given myself more time since I only have one mocap suit and one mocap helmet with 4 different people. Which, getting the conversation timed properly in post was a nightmare since they were all recorded individually. Second, always have backup talents ready if you can. 2 of the original people I scheduled to come out that day canceled on me last minute, so I had to scramble to find replacements. Now obviously having someone on standby is always a good idea, but I just couldn't afford it. The production budget for this short was $600, which includes the location, talents, and the BTS videographer. Which brings me to another thing I messed up on. I should have hired an audio person on set, or better yet, had one of the talents help me with the audio. Long story short, I had to schedule an ADR session afterwards since the original audio had so much noise. I overloaded myself and it backfired on me pretty hard. I was directing, recording, monitoring, body mocap, face mocap, audio recording, but didn't pay a lot of attention to the audio. I have a recorder that records in RAW, so I trusted it, which really bit me in the ass at the end of the day. And that's pretty much it. I hope y'all liked my short and maybe even learned something new today by watching this video. Thank you all for watching and Happy New Year. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. I'm trying to reach 100,000 subscribers this year and I hopefully get that.